Welcome back to the channel. Going back to the H3, followed up with the longer antenna, TD-771, and the shoulder mic, which is actually really great little shoulder mic. I've been pretty impressed with this little guy. Longer antennas to a point are better. I'm personally a big fan of the 5/8 wave antenna, especially for 2 meters. A lot of us for HF are using quarter wave to half wave antennas, so keep that in mind. The cool thing about this mic, let me see if I can zoom in and show you, is that it you push the mic, and this has been a problem with other mics that I've had with different radios. The shoulder mic tends to activate only one of the 2 frequencies on screen. So whether it's the A selection or the B selection, I've had them where they only use the B selection. This is neat because whatever is selected on screen with the blue arrow, the mic selects that. So it could be A or B depending on what is selected. Even though you have it on dual monitor or dual watch or whatever they call it, it's still only going to key up the frequency that is selected with the blue arrow on the screen. These tiny little antennas that come with these, despite them being flexible and much better than the previous iterations of 𝗬𝗃𝗃s that came with a really bad stubby, still only good for near-range comms. But it provides better reception and better clarity over distance. I was able to trigger a repeater from super far away and not line of sight with this. However, my audio wasn't coming through. TD-771. TD-771. I took this radio with me yesterday as I was walking through the woods, and it's very far from the repeater I was attempting to use, and for that reason I knew I had to get a little bit higher. Audio seems to get lost over distance, so you need a more powerful antenna, and that's something to consider when you are buying a radio. As far as this little guy goes, it's crystal clear audio. But this radio is so nice, it's so small, and it's got a good battery life. You want to configure it like this. This allows you some flexibility in how you load your pack. And I think that's where it's valid for me, is how I load my pack. Being able to just have the chest mic on, or the shoulder mic on, versus a whole radio. Stuff like that is what you need to consider when you look at these accessory packages.
KI7WJP. KI7WJP testing.
Guys, thanks again for joining me on the channel. I want to thank all the new subscribers over the last year and a half. It's been crazy to watch the channel grow, and I haven't been able to put in a ton of effort just because life is busy right now. It's just crazy. Thanks again for the support, you guys. Please share it with your friends if you feel like it's valid or useful, and we'll catch you on the next one. KI7WJP, do you hear me now? That's going through. That's totally going through.
If you're on a handheld, you either need to get a little higher or reposition yourself a little bit so you're more in line with the repeater. But you're understandable with this TR-17.
All right. Well, I appreciate the feedback and the help. You have a good one out there, and I'll check in a little later here.